What was the default future of the colonies in the United States before people signed the Declaration of Independence? Under British rule. Taxation without representation. Anything else?
Indentured servants.
Indentured servants, right? Depression, economically, psychologically. And a bunch of people said, no. What do you mean no? You can't say no to the crown. Divine right of kings. You're going to go to hell. This is going to be really bad for you. And they said, yeah, not so much. We're not going to do that. Okay. So what do if you identify a future that's different than where you want to go? Here's what you do. You do a microstrategy. And what do you put at the very center of it? The values that you uncovered with your invented future. Okay, so you don't want to be subjects under the British crown anymore. You don't want taxation without representation. You don't want to be indentured servants. What do you want instead? You want to be free. Oh, it makes me feel good just to say. What else? You want to be the first modern democracy in the world. Whoa, that's really cool. Okay, so what's the first step? Now, I mean the first step isn't to win a war. I mean the first step is in 90 days. Well, let's see. We should probably write a letter. Right? Write a letter to who? The king. But write it in a way that it's going to, get everybody kind of, mobilized all up and down the colonies, right? So it's going to start with a letter. Does sound familiar around the microstrategy thing? So outcome, what do you want? We want to write a letter. It's a letter written to the king with a whole bunch of signatures. Okay, let's go on to assets. Well, we got people who can write. We can physically get together. We have a method of getting the thing to the king. We got some extraordinarily gifted communicators, right? Okay, do we have enough? Yeah. Let's go on to actions. Are we sure about this? Yeah, we're sure. Let's do it. You got to understand, the 32 people who signed their names to that document, life did not go well for many of them. I mean, I'm not trying to make a joke out of this. I don't think it's funny at all. But where we stand today, 200 plus years later, we often look back and say, that was a historical inevitability. Empires were crumbling around the world. You just look at it, it was obvious that that was going to happen. It was not obvious in the least bit that it was going to happen. It required people to stand up and say, we're going to make something different happen than where it looks like we're going. This is a moment where we're going to pivot and do something amazing.